Hey, Guns and Things here. I wanted to do a quick video tonight about all of my guns. Some people have said, oh, you got some pretty nice guns. So I wanted to showcase my guns, and I got a few nice knives also. So starting at the top, I've got a 12 gauge shotgun, Mossberg Maverick. The next one down is an ATI Omni Hybrid. It's a 5.56 or a 2.23, 30 round magazines. They make larger magazines. I think they'll make like a 40, and you can put a drum in there. This one here is an FX9. I think they call it Freedom Ordnance, and this one takes Glock magazines. It's a 9mm. It's an AR pistol. This one's a short barrel. And I have a laser on this one. Let me see if I can turn that on and you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So that one's, I like that one. It didn't come, oh, this one did come with the blade. This one didn't. I had to put this on. I had just the, I guess this is where the spring housing is. I forgot what they call that. Anyhow, that's Glock 33 round magazine. And then I've got my Glock 45. 9mm. It's actually a 9mm. They call it a 45. It's kind of like the Glock 19X. It's the hybrid where it's got the 17 grip with 19 slide. This here is my SIG P365. This is my original, the original and my original. This is the second or the third generation one. The first generation, they were having problems with the firing pins. So I waited a while until, they got that, supposedly they got that squared away, and I haven't had any problems with this gun. This is my carry gun. It's my Hellcat, regular Hellcat. It's not OSP, and it has the 15-round magazine in it, and I like the trigger on this gun. It's got a good trigger. These two triggers are actually pretty comparable. They're both about 5 to 5.5, maybe 6 pounds. This one here is about 5.5. And this one's about 5.5. I have felt some Hellcats that they're like 6.5 pounds, but mine isn't. The next one here, I've got my Taurus Judge, and this is the polymer one. And this one you can shoot the 45 long Colt or 410 shot shell, and I keep a mixture in there. But this one, you can shoot the one that's kind of like a triple-aught buck, I guess. And Hellcat has a real good video about Taurus Judge and how much damage it'll actually do. This here is my Caltech PMR30. This is 22 Magnum, 30 rounds. And this gun, again, with these guns when they first came out, this one has nice fiber optic sights on it. But when these guns first came out, they were having a lot of problems with them. They were jamming. So I waited quite a while until they worked all that out. But I've put 300 rounds through this gun without a hiccup. The trigger's about 4 pounds, and it's very, very accurate. And this one's the new one that I just picked up. This is the new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus with the flat face trigger. It's optics ready. It's got the tritium night sights. Got the new softer grip. And it's got the 13-round magazine in it. Come over to here to my Boker knives. This is a Boker. I guess they call this one the Strike. This is a mini. And it's an automatic knife. And it's an aluminum frame. And this one has a lock on it. And this is a tiny knife. This one's a smaller one. It's the mini. And that's the Boker Strike. And this one here is also the Boker Strike. They call this one the Black Widow for obvious reasons. It's all black and red. I really like this one. And again, automatic knife. This one's got a nice crisp snap to it. I also got, this one here is called the Kalashnikov, or the Kalashnikov. And this one here doesn't snap quite as well. You can tell kind of it's not as hard snapping as the other one there. And then I've got, this is my favorite of the Bokers, the Kalashnikov Mini. And this one's got a real nice, crisp snap to it. And then when I bought these knives here, these are pretty expensive. These are about $50 a piece, each one of those. And then at the same time, they had a sale on these Delta Force, which these are nice knives too. And I bought 3 of them. And this one's serrated. I couldn't get a Kalashnikov. They didn't have any serrated blades in stock. I like a serrated blade. It helps cut, you know, things like rope and, you know, anything that's kind of tough to cut, it helps. And I bought my girl this one here. She wanted this one. And again, nice, crisp. And for the money, these are just as good as the Bokers, I feel. And they've got that nice, crisp snap to them. This one's mine. I got the tan one and the satin finish for myself. All of them are serrated. But these were on sale. I think I paid like $21.99 a piece for these. I wish I would have bought a couple more because the sale's over. And then I've got these little tiny, they call them coffin blasters, out the front. And this one, nice little serrated edge on it. And it's pretty sharp. Nice pocket knife, you know, cutting whatever you need to cut open. You get those hard plastic packages. And this one here I got, same thing. It just doesn't have a serrated blade. And I got these kind of cheap out the front knives. I figured these were like $30 a piece. I can't remember. And this one's a dagger, I guess they call it. It's got a blade on each side. And they're pretty good. You know, they're cheap though. You can feel them. And this one here, it's got these are 2 different manufacturers. This one's got kind of like a skateboard tape on it. And this one kind of has a more of a twang when it pops open. And this one did have a serrated blade. But anyhow, I just wanted to do a short video on all the guns that I now own and the knives. I have had a lot of other guns in the past that I sold. You know, I had the original Smith & Wesson Shield, you know, 7+1 or 8+1. I had a Taurus G2C. Then I had the Taurus G3C. Also had, let me see here, a Car PM9, again, 6 rounds, 7 rounds. The original LCP, got rid of that. Upgraded to the LCP2, got rid of that because it's, you know, obsolete at this point. But anyhow, I did want to do that quick video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free. Hope you enjoyed the video.